Earlier this year, Sye Ten Bruggencate, famous Christian apologist and advocate for presuppositionalism, posed a question on his Facebook page. He asked the following question. I quote, "Question for professed unbelievers who want evidence for the existence of God. What evidence would it take to convince you of a God who says you already have enough evidence?" I have every reason to believe that this is a sort of question where the only acceptable answers are either A, you're right, the God of the Bible exists and I must serve him, or B, the God of the Bible exists and I am suppressing the truth and unrighteousness because I enjoy sin too much. However, though I don't think many presuppositional apologists, including Sye Ten, will actually give my response a fair hearing, I think that this is a question that presents the opportunity for me to elaborate on the exact parameters by which I would abandon this channel and acknowledge the existence of Yahweh. And before the presuppositionalists jump on me with Romans 1 and tell me that I know that God exists, nature itself declares it. Yahweh, of course, not Thor or Shango or Zeus or somebody that's just silly. Let me say that in the past I have been perfectly willing to change extremely important parts of my life when convinced that other ways of living were more moral or more factually sound. For example, my becoming a vegan. So here is my test. Okay, so here's how it goes. Let's set up an experiment during the summer. Let's get two George Foreman grills straight from the manufacturer so that we know that they have not been tampered with. We put some food on the grills, tofu for me, I guess, because of the vegan thing, and set them out on some hill somewhere. Then we get some people who are devout worshippers of Yahweh out in front of one of the grills. Then we get a group of people who worship some other deity, it doesn't matter which one, Ahura Mazda, Agni, Olarun, Baal, Rolor, the Lord of Light, yeah, I don't care, hell, the flying spaghetti monster, whoever, and we set them at another grill. Maybe we can get multiple grills going. Like, how's that? Like, maybe 7 for the sake of irony? I don't know. We can work with multiple grills too. Anyway, so we get the worshippers of the competing deities together, and we give them each a set amount of time to petition their deities to shoot fire down from the sky and cook the food on the grills that have been assigned to their followers. They can employ whatever prayers, chants, self-mutilation, or nonviolent ritual they want to get their god's attention. We set it up with neutral observers armed with recording devices to check out the events. Specifically, we'll invite the James Randi Foundation, which has a $1 million prize that they will give to anyone who can demonstrate the existence of supernatural powers. If Yahweh or any of the other deities actually answers by supernaturally shooting fire down from the sky, then I will take it as convincing evidence of a deity or supernatural entity dipping its hand into material reality. Also, if you are worried that your God will not respond to you if you seek out his power for selfish reasons, like Simon the sorcerer who tried to buy the power of Yahweh from one of the apostles in the Bible, then fear not. We can have the reward wired straight to the noble charity of your choice. This supposedly is the sort of thing that Yahweh is perfectly willing to do and has done in the past to demonstrate his power and his superiority to other deities. And it would be great publicity to draw people to his causes. So that would be my test. If Sye Ten is willing to try this with his God, rather than ducking out of it like he apparently does when he can't get his way or Matt Dillahunty calls him out on something, then I would be happy to take his claims seriously. Until then, I'm going to regard his mocking question with a great amount of skepticism.